Right, Steve Corino. What's it like coming to Norwich?
Well, you know, this is my third time in Norwich, and it's also my second time at Epic Studios. Last time I was here 1 year ago, I mean, it was electric, and you know, all they've been saying for the last year is that it's gotten even better with every show.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm pumped to be back. You know, it's become my March vacation coming back to England.
Right.
You know, being in there against Doug Williams tonight is a match like you couldn't have asked me for a better opponent. So, you know, I'm really excited for tonight.
Yeah. So you're pretty pumped about fighting Doug?
Yeah, well, it's been 8 years since the last time I wrestled Doug Williams. The last time I wrestled him was a 60-minute draw. So, I mean, you know, 8 years later, we're 8 years older, a little slower and stuff like that, but there's still that desire. And, you know, and then to put the prize up there, the WAW heavyweight title.
Yeah.
I mean, it's big time. You know, it's a big. You know, it's going to be sold out tonight. People are going to be, you know, voicing their opinions in the crowd, and it really just, you know, gets the heart rate up. It gets the butterflies in the stomach up. Man, it's good. It's going to be a good time.
ECW. You wrestled in ECW. Yeah. What was that like?
It was cool. You know, it was. You know, I was so young when I went there.
Yeah.
That you know, thinking back now, all these years later, it was hard to sit back and enjoy it. But now I can. You know, especially now with the WWE Network in the States, and they're playing the old pay-per-views. I can sit back now as a 40-year-old man and go, well, that was fun back then. And you know, it was a crazy place to be, but you know, we used to call it the land of misfit toys. You know, we were from everybody's from different backgrounds, and somehow they put us all in this one big pile, and we made it work.
I mean, there's some big stars come out of that.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you look at the Rob Van Dams, the Tommy Dreamers, the Sandmans, the guys that people you associate with ECW, and then you think about the people that came through ECW. Stone Cold Steve Austin came through. You know, Chris Jericho, Eddie Guerrero, Dean Malenko, Chris Benoit. I mean, all the top guys. You know, in the 90s, made a stop. Rey Mysterio. You know, all these guys made like a little stop in ECW, and then went on to bigger and better things. It was, you know, it's definitely cool being part of that legacy.
I mean, on the read-up I did, a lot of the places you've been were extreme. Quite a few of the promotions you work for. I mean, not everything you read on the internet is true, I know.
Yeah, but you know, ECW, that was extreme and everything like that. Then I spent 11 years in Japan where, you know, it was more the Japanese strong style. And, you know, but along the lines, I've had my wars, whether it be with Homicide and the No Ropes Barbed Wire in ROH, or, you know, even over here in England with 1PW with Abyss and, you know, the Bloody Wars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So no stranger to that hardcore extreme style, but, you know...
is it something you'd rather not do these days?
Definitely. Leave that to the young guys, you know, so you know, I love the style and stuff like that, but it's not for me anymore, you know. It's a young man's game when you talk about that extreme style.
A few years back, you announced a retirement. Came back not quite a year later. What drew you back into it?
You know, I think I realized at that point where wrestling's in your blood, man, and you know, you get frustrated with, and you want to do other things, but really wrestling is, once it's in your bloodstream, you know, it's a life sentence.
Yeah.
And you know, I had stayed away for just only a little bit. I mean, literally it was 6 weeks. You know, I took basically like a 6-week vacation, but in that time, like, I never even got to get away. There was, you know, I was still working in the office in Japan, and I was still helping book guys here, and people were asking me, and I was still working out in the ring every week. So I never really got to like get away, and I said, you know what, we really don't retire. We don't retire until we die.
Yeah.
And once it's in our blood, it's always in our blood. And we'll slow down, we'll stop the in-ring wrestling, but if you look at it, once you're a wrestler, you're always involved somewhere.
Yeah. No, it's brilliant. I mean, it's going to be a pleasure watching you tonight.
Oh, thank you very much.
I'm looking forward to the match a lot. Thank you very much for talking to me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you.
Best of luck this evening.
I appreciate it. Thank you.